Greetings, Fortniters. This is JikkySef. We're going to use Primal Neymar Jr in this match. When you use his special emote, called Shh, he turns into his primal form. And as you may know, he comes in two styles, Default and Exhibition, which includes two different uniforms. And both of those uniforms turn into his primal form. And we're on Wikipedia right now. Let's learn a little bit about Neymar Jr. Up until this event, honestly, I had no idea who he was. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., Brazilian Portuguese. Born February 5th, 1992. Known as Neymar, is a Brazilian professional footballer who plays as a forward for League One club Paris Saint-Germain and the Brazil national team. He is widely regarded as one of the best players in the world. So as you can see, that is why he is a skin in Fortnite, because he is one of the best players in the world. Alright, let's get our head in the game now, as Neymar Jr might say. We're hitting the pizza pit here right off the bat. We're going to hire Crustina, and we're going to do a quick quest for 22,000 XP. We're going to land right on top of the tomato. Sometimes there's a chest underneath, and as you can see by Crustina up in the left-hand corner, I got 22,000 XP. This takes a while to break apart. It's all metal. Here we go. Got a weapon and shield right out of the gate. And there's another player. We're going to have to confront them eventually. We'll give them a hot minute. First, I want to hire Crustina. We can't jump over there. Let's break these apart. There she is. That is Tomato Head's counterpart. I wonder what the relationship is. Brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, something else. It's funny, sometimes when you open a produce box in this corner, one of them gets stuck in the wall. It happens quite a bit. You ever open a chest and one of the weapons gets stuck inside the chest, and then you gotta break the chest apart? It happens to me a lot. So it's first thing in the morning here on a lovely Friday in Southern California. You're tuned in to JikkySef's channel. I'm still on my first cup of coffee here, and there's some action going down right now. Looks like Crustina has engaged my opponent. Just pick up a few more apples here. Apples to apples. Alright, where'd you go? I think they ditched over that fence there. There they are. Easy target. Got him. And here's my spinner takes all emoticon. I picked that up the other night at the Neymar Jr Cup. All I had to do was get 8 points. The first couple games I landed at the corner of the map. I discovered Oro's Island, just south of the toilet factory. And there is also a new thing on the map called the Bat Cave. And I think that's in Shantytown. The Llama Sir has a video about that. I got a little way through it yesterday. I have to finish that video up. He's always good for intel and secrets. I understand one of the buildings, though, has a bat on it. I'll have to investigate that today. Maybe I'll use the Batman skin so I can do the voice for you guys. I also got a request to use Red Strike, so I'm also playing with him. I may have gotten a decent match yesterday. I came in second. So if I don't get a better one today, I'll upload that one tomorrow morning. Because that's the way I roll. Ooh, what's that? Primal bow. I will take that. Goes with my primal outfit. I have to admit, this outfit looks pretty cool. Looks like a crazy version of the Black Panther. What do you guys think? Maybe this would have been a variant skin. My son Kyle has the Black Panther skin. It's very cool, especially the cape. Alright, what are we going to do next here? I completed my quick quest, which was to land at the pizza pit. I think I need to eliminate 2 dinosaurs, so I'll work on that one next here. You could always find some wildlife just north and west of the orchard, on that hill. And if there's enough time, I'm going to see if I could hire Stage Slayer. He's just up on the hill at FN Radio. FN Radio plays all my favorite hits. Since I have licensed audio turned off on my account, when I jump into a car, I could only tune into Party Royale. I wonder what I'm missing out on. I heard that there's a rock station. Maybe I'll take licensed audio off for one game, so I could see what songs are playing on the rock station. I understand Weezer's on there. There's a new Weezer album coming out next Friday. And I have a secret surprise for all y'all, which I will reveal next week. Got some wildlife there. And there's a root llama just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. I will happily take that. Supplies always come in handy, especially at the end of the game when you have to do massive builds. Speaking of builds, I got my son some imposters building blocks. That's right, those little guys from Among Us. I found them on Amazon. Oh, here's a dinosaur. It's a pretty cool little set. Only cost $13. And it has about 10. I guess they're not all imposters, just 1 or 2 of them. I always call them all imposters though. What are they called, the Among Us guys? Are they spacemen or something? Alright, looks like we took care of our dinosaur running over challenge. And let's make our way up the hill after we search this chest here. And see if we can hire a Stage Slayer. That would be a novel idea. Just running over trees right now too. Alright, I gotta fill up this pickup real quick. Oh, there's someone else. Chase is on. Get back here, you whippersnapper. You can't run from Primal Neymar Jr. Looks like they got the Chonkers tires. Oh, they got away. Reminds me of the Tom Waits song, the one that got away. Alright, let's go up this hill here. And see if we could hire a Stage Slayer. He kind of looks like Slash from Guns N' Roses. I remember when they first came out in the 90s. Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child of Mine, Paradise City. I was about 17 or 18 years old at the time, and I was driving a metallic blue 1978 Chevy Camaro. Boy, was that fun. I miss owning a muscle car. Now I have 2 Toyota Corollas. I've been domesticated. There's Stage Slayer. And it looks like I don't have enough money to hire him. That happens all the time. Or sometimes I go to buy a special weapon and I just don't have enough gold. I like to go to Raven's house and purchase the unstable bow off her. That thing's awesome. Every time you take a shot, it's a different bow. Sometimes a boom bow, sometimes a flame bow, sometimes a stink bow. I highly recommend checking it out. Alright, potatoes. What are we up to here, Crustina? This is a great location. You have a very high altitude. And you could pretty much see any player coming up on you. There's the Neymar Jr spray. I might check out a couple soccer games inspired by this. I never really watched soccer too much. I used to play though, in a league when I was a kid. Alright, let's get a bounty here. Looks like it's Man Cake, Nocturne 9964. You are my target. We used to have indoor soccer, the Hartford Hellions. That was fun. They had glow-in-the-dark balls. I saw a game. My dad used to love sports, so he was always taking us to baseball or basketball. I saw a lot of Red Sox games. Here's another dinosaur. Let's see if we can take him out. Ooh, 24,000 XP. I guess that was the challenge I was talking about earlier. Apparently that was not a daily quest, but an epic quest. A weekly. What's up, Christina? Why'd you beat up that taxi there? These bosses, they're always beating up the cars. Just filling up the tank here. That was my first job out of high school. I worked third shift at a Shell gas station. Boy, was that a lot of fun. Here's a fun thing about me. I had jury duty this week. What does that mean in Southern California? That means every night I had to check in and report for service. And luckily, I did not get called in. So I fulfilled my duties. Oh, hit that tree there. That's no good. Alright, let's get this boar. That boar really bores me. Sorry, that was a bad pun for the morning. Alright, let's go back for the dinosaur. Oh, he evaded me. Nice move, dude. Alright, we'll take another pass at this dino. These are raptors. Got him. Sent him flying. You know, I should get a bunch of shockwave grenades and hit them with those. That would be pretty funny. You guys ever shockwave grenade a shark? That would also be funny. I should do a video just shockwave grenading everything. That'd be entertaining. You know who's got some entertaining videos? Laser Game. My son Kyle and I were watching his I'm bored videos last night. He just goes through TikTok and watches a bunch of stuff. He is a very entertaining dude. Props to Laser Game. I don't think I'll ever achieve the status of Laser Game as far as YouTube goes. That's alright, this is still just a hobby for me. Alright, let's cruise over here. We are on the Blue Steel Bridge. That is a landmark. Sometimes I stop into this deli for a sandwich. I'm just kidding, it's not real. 10 players remaining. Been a while since I had a good sandwich. My old guitar player in Rydell High, Steve Leroy, rest in peace, my brother. He passed away a couple years ago. He was only 51, 52. That's a young age to go. But he was a big fan of sandwiches. He knew every sandwich shop in the South Bay area. That's Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach. He was also a big fan of bagels. We used to hang out at West Coast Bagel in the morning. Great dude, I miss him. When we got our first record deal with A&M Records, me and him rented a cottage in Hermosa Beach. We were about 5 blocks away from the beach. We both got mountain bikes, and we used to bike up the Strand every day for exercise. We also played tennis to get in shape for our band photo shoots. It's kind of funny. Some days after it rained, we would play tennis, and we would use the puddles as a handicap. Those were great days. We were always sitting around waiting for a tour to happen. For some reason, that band never got any tours. My other band, AM Radio, that's all we did was tour. My apartment manager, she said I was the best tenant because I was never home. That's pretty funny. Alright, there's only a handful of players left in this game. I'm not sure if you could hear my neighbor's dog. Everyone in this neighborhood has dogs, and they all go off at the same time sometimes. I don't think they're ever going to train their dogs. I used to have a dog when I was a kid. We trained him. I'm not sure why people don't do that these days. Chalk it up to laziness. Alright, go up on that hill. Right now I am looking for fireflies, so I could turn my primal bow into a fire bow. I always have the hardest time finding fireflies. If you just keep looking around the trees, you might find them. I got woken up at 5 in the morning by cats meowing. I have 2 cats. They're both 13-year-old tuxedo cats. Their names are Buzz and Woody. My wife named them after the Toy Story characters. She is a big fan of Toy Story. When Toy Story 3 came out, we were living in Los Feliz. I was caretaking a giant $4.5 million mansion. And we actually went to the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood, right on Hollywood Boulevard. That was really cool. Afterwards, our movie ticket got us into a special event. It was right behind the El Capitan. They rented out a couple parking lots and put a bunch of rides and games there, with a Toy Story theme, of course. And just below the El Capitan, they have a tiny museum where you could check out props and stuff from Disney movies. If you're ever in Hollywood, I highly recommend checking out the El Capitan Theater. We also saw Nightmare Before Christmas there. That was awesome. Alright, there is only 5 players left in the game. We've got Crustina on our team. There's a couple chickens. Oh, look at that. A gold primal SMG. That's going to come in handy. You're about to see. And now there's only 4 players left. Hope you guys are enjoying this match. I personally think this is a really cool skin. So before Neymar Jr. showed up in Fortnite, I honestly had no idea who he was. He's kind of like the Ronaldo of 20 years ago, or the Pele of 40 years ago. When I was a kid playing soccer, Pele was all the talk of the town. And in Rocket League, they had a Pele giveaway. I'm using a Pele flag and tires on my car. That's kind of cool. I remember when I used to play World Cup soccer on the PlayStation 1, I used to use Ronaldo all the time. And now Neymar Jr. is the talk of the town. There's only 2 other players left in this game. Hopefully my neighbor's dog shuts up before this match ends. I apologize for that. Oh, there's only 1 player left. As I was shooting that guy, my opponent took him out. That's interesting. Alright, it's 2 versus 1 here. Neymar Jr. and Crustina versus somebody anonymous. Alright, let's see where they are. I'll jump up on this ramp here. That's a pretty cool back bling there. What is that, the World Cup or something? I always enjoy watching the World Cup. I'm surprised America doesn't have a better team. Alright, I got a couple nice hits on him. 1 more and you're out of the game. Looks like Crustina's holding down the fort. Here we go. And there we go. Victory Royale for Primal Neymar Jr. And look at that. I got 24,000 XP for doing that epic quest. And there he is up close. That's a pretty cool skin, I have to say. I look forward to unlocking exhibition mode. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. And don't forget to support a creator, JikkySef. That spells JikkySef. Bam skis. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great Fortnite.